14 anglers from the Bass Pro Tour didn't requalify for the 2025 season. Where are those anglers going to fish? That's what we're going to talk about right now. Major League Fishing and the Bass Pro Tour made the executive decision to shrink the field for 2025 to 65 Bass Pro Tour anglers. In 2026, they'll shrink that field down even more and make it 50 anglers. This year in 2025, in the upcoming year in 2025, there will be 66 Major League Fishing BPT anglers competing for $150,000 for first place. And while Major League Fishing and the BPT have increased the payouts through 30th place, they've shrunk the field. And it left anglers wondering where their future lied for 2025. There were some anglers who instantly said, no, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to put that stress on myself and my family on not knowing where I will be in 2025. And they went to the Opens. And the Opens are some of the most competitive anglers there is, especially trying to qualify for those 9 or upcoming 10 spots for the elites. So in 2025, there will be 66 BPT anglers. So where are those 14 anglers going to fish next year? Now, I want to make this very clear up front. I reached out to every angler on this list. Some of them took a little bit longer to get to me than others. Some of them I didn't have their phone numbers and had to go through Instagram and just probably don't read their messages. But there's 4 or 5 anglers that I wish I knew where they were going to go, but I don't, because they just didn't reply to either a text, like Matt Lee or Kelly Jordan. They didn't reply to a text, or the 2 other anglers I didn't hear from was Kobe Shump and Jason Vance, who I direct message on Instagram. So I don't know where they're going. But I do know for certain the anglers that we're going to talk about now, where they're fishing. Like Stephen Browning, who's going to fish the Opens to try to requalify for the elites in 2025. Gray Buck, who I now have in the utmost respect for, because that dude replies to everything. He also will be fishing the Opens to try to qualify for the elites. Cliff Crochet is also going to fish the Bassmaster Opens to try to qualify for the elites. And we already know Randy Howell is already in the elites. He used his legendary exemption so that he qualified for the 2025 season already. Kelly Jordan and Matt Lee didn't respond to my texts, so I don't know where they're going. Maybe I have the wrong phone numbers, but I did send him a text. My good buddy John Murray, who I thought was going to retire, surprised me and said he's going to fish the Invitationals, he's going to fish 1 series of the Opens, and that he's going to fish some Western events. Ryan Salzman is going to fish the Opens next year and try to qualify for the elites. Colby Shump, if I didn't get a hold of, and Matt Steffen. We saw a video that said he is also going to fish the Opens to try to qualify for the elites. He also feels a little gypped, and I think some of the rookies feel that way. Having 1 year to make up and not have a bad year kind of maybe wasn't the right way to do things. Jason Vance was also a rookie last year on the BPT. I didn't get a hold of him. And then Jonathan Van Dam told me that he's fishing the Opens to qualify for the elites. James Watson, I don't know. I shouldn't say I didn't try to reach out. I tried to reach out to everybody. I did not try to reach out to James. I think that James probably will fish some of the Opens. I would assume maybe he fishes MPFL. I don't know. And then last but not least, Joshua Weaver is going to fish the Opens to qualify for the elites. He's going to try to do some Southern Toyota series. He's going to hopefully fish some invitationals. And in Josh's words, he likes the 5-fish format. It fits the style of fishing that he wants to do or he is better at. And when I look at the 14 anglers that didn't requalify, a majority of them went to the Opens. It makes sense. The Open schedule this year is a little bit more attractive to these anglers. Also, no offense to MLF and BPT, I feel like some of these guys feel like they were slated and it was a wrong way of doing things. So they don't want to endure that continuous BPT drama that happened with this shrinking of the field. And while none of them said that, I'm just using my own 2 cents to say it. Some anglers aren't happy. Not all anglers are happy. We have to remember that. But I think in this case, there are some anglers, some of the rookie anglers feel like they got the wrong end of the stick. So these 14 anglers, or most of them, Is it the right decision to go fish the Opens and try to qualify for the elites? Or should they have stayed with BPT, fished the Invitationals or the BFLs, and tried to compete at that level? That's what I want to know in the comments below. I didn't say at the beginning, but thanks to everyone who's hitting that like and subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments and everything. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, the members, and everyone who comments. It's unbelievable. And we're going to do things backwards because we're going to try something new. Take a kid fishing, tight lines, cheers, and get your fish on.